All right, welcome into Bennybikes. Today we are going to be exploring up to the lakes area, all the way up to uptown Summerlin. So we're going to kind of, we're starting at like Desert Breeze Park. This is actually the water basin next to Desert Breeze Park. I don't know if it's considered part of Desert Breeze as well. But along the way, we're going to be dropping these 3D prints for you to find. I got a backpack full of stuff. Let's get this party started. I'm trying to go to a spot where nobody's watching me, so you can know what I'm talking about here. Let's see, now we're at Spring Mountain in Durango on the inside here. That's a cool looking tree. I got this one in my pocket because I had to get a bigger backpack because all the stuff I brought. So you know what I'm talking about here. I got this little fidget toy for the first thing I'm going to put out. It's like a little ball. But, you know, if I can... Goes like this. I don't know. If you need something like this. We're at Durango and... Let's see, Spring Mountain. We're going to put it right up over here by this tree. There's a little gate you can get in right here. So there might be a lot of traffic through here, but no one's really looking right now. I don't know if it's better to put it on that side or this side. All right, so if you need this little fidget, I'm gonna put it right here. Let me know if you find that. All right, so this is our first 3D printed item that we left for you to come and get. It's the 3D printed fidget ball. All right, so we're heading up Spring Mountain. We're gonna make a right here so we can get over to Desert Inn, make our way towards that lake over there. I wanna see it. I haven't seen it since I've been back in Vegas here. I've been in Tennessee for the last 5 years or so, and I haven't had e-bike when I lived here. So now I'm just kind of exploring Las Vegas in a different kind of way. Some of the other things I'm going to be putting out on these trails here. I made this skull with like the horns on it. I'm going to put that out. One of these trails, it looked like there's a little place where there's a bunch of bird houses. So we're going to see if we can find that. If we can, I also 3D printed this bird. I got another one here, the Highland cow. This guy needs a new home, and he'll do stuff too. You know, this guy will hold pens, you know, dice, marbles, makeup brushes, whatever he got. He's great at holding things and looking cute while he's doing it. We are pulling up on Crystal Water Way. Now check this out. My very first, what's the skinniest sidewalk I ever seen? Okay. Okay, the very first apartment I ever got was right here in Crystal Cove. I grew up in Spring Valley, and if you lived in the lakes, you're rich, man, you know what I mean? Now I only made maybe 10, 12 bucks an hour, and this is the first place I ever got on my own. I had a garage because I was building a truck at the time, a 71 C10, and the rent over here at that time for, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 bedrooms, it was just me and my girl, and a 1-car garage was $615 a month. And coming up here from Spring Valley, I was like, man, this is nice. It's a really nice area, you know what I mean? But I have never had more crime happen in a neighborhood that I've lived in than this place right here. And I don't know if it was just from people coming up to the lakes, you know, to rob the richer people. I don't mean rich. I wasn't rich at all. Like I said, I only made 10 bucks an hour. But I think that's what people did, was come up over to here, steal stuff, and then go back to wherever they're from. So I had a 1987 Buick Regal. And at first I thought it got towed because I parked in this spot right here where it's like crossed where you shouldn't park for access. I was a dumb kid. What do you want me to do? There's nowhere to park and I didn't want to leave it. I didn't want to come back here because then I couldn't really see it from my place. So I was like, I'm gonna be leaving early in the morning. I'm just gonna park it here because I've seen cars parked there before, you know. Wake up in the morning, my car is gone. And the first thing I think is, oh fuck. Oh shit. You know, they towed it. And then so I go down to the office. They're like, no, we haven't towed any cars, you know, in the last few days. So then it really hit me because I had just bought this car. It had a 10-day tag on it. I don't even think I had it insured yet. And I definitely didn't have full coverage because I totally lost out. Yeah, no problem. This was the first car I ever had that had ice cold air conditioning. You know what I mean? And in Las Vegas, that is terrible. Let me tell you. I probably had 5 cars before this car because I would like to buy, sell, trade, whatever. You know, I still do. But yeah, this car had recently been painted. It had limo windows and ice cold air. That's the main reason. This is going to be my daily driver while I was building my truck. And then someone just took it away one day and I looked for it every single day until I actually found it. I found it in front of the junkyard down on, I think it's off of Losi, the pickup part down there. There was another one next to it. And it was parked out there. It had a big, huge dent in the side. It was primered, you know, rattle can primered gray. And so, you know, I called the cops and I was like, hey, this is my car, this and that. He's like, you said it was gold. How do you know this is your car? And the car had actually had a patterns on it a little bit. It had some like brown kind of pattern or leafing or something like that. I said, watch this. I started scraping it off. He's like, hey, whoa. Don't scrape that. I said, this is my car. Watch this. There's a brown leafing under here. Scraped it off. Sure as shit, you know, right there. So nothing really happened with that. They don't, the people were like, oh, well, someone just parked out there. We don't know nothing about it. So that's a rough thing to happen when you're 18 years old and it's your main mode of transportation. You know what I mean? So then I got no car. I got my girl's car. So you got to start over. Anyway, that's my little story about moving up to the lakes out here. Oh yeah, what I was saying. So why this was the most crime I've ever had. Not only my car got stolen, I had a sound system in my girl's car. I had a couple of 12s, amp, nothing real crazy. But someone popped the trunk out, you know, ripped everything out of there, stole that. And then another car got broken into. I think I had another system in that one too, got stolen. But look at this lake here. These houses out here are nice. I don't think you could do fishing out here or have a motorized boat. But I always wanted a place out there. I would say they probably start around 3 million out there, probably go up to 15, 20. My girl had a friend that lived, it was probably the nicest one in there. I swear, this place was an actual castle. It was built just like a castle. And her friend, she got to go over there a few times and she was telling me about all the crazy stuff they had in there. But go check it out from the other side over there. There's a, let's see, Lakeside Lounge. I think they got a view of this from the other side. So we're gonna go check that out real quick. We'll try to go over here See if we can get the drone up. I was gonna think about doing it there, but there's a couple people right there. I don't really know what the laws are on dronage. I'm not trying to, I just want to kind of look at the water area, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to map out someone's house or something. But I think we could take this right over there. We are riding a 72 volt Scout today. It's a pretty awesome little bike. The view there blocked with bushes. But yeah, they got a couple of parks around this little lake. I wish I could get in there. I believe it's guard gated on every entrance, as it should be. So you could take a peek down here. Not much we can see with this palm tree and stuff in the way. Well, maybe if we climb to the top of that. Oh, sprinklers are going. Follow the mailman in? No. If there's no one at this little park, we'll put something there for you to come grab. Private property. Parking lot for not us. Okay. All right. This is the guy here. He's kind of a colorful little feller, but I figured he'd want to be, you know, by the water. So we're going to find a spot right here. All right, we're going to scratch the fish going right there for right now. We might come back to it. I saw a camera there, and I don't want them coming out here grabbing this priceless fish that's yours, not theirs, okay? You're watching the video. I used to put these videos up on TikTok. Well, I still do, but check this out. I wanted the people from YouTube to get it. I don't have almost no subscribers, you know what I mean? I got like 39, 40 subscribers right now. If you're watching this video, if you've gone out and got one of my things, hit me that subscribe if you could, to give me a little fuel to get out here and do another video. Because I like doing this, but if no one watches it, or only a few, you know, I don't know if I should keep going. So just let me know it. If you can't commit to subscribing, just say in the comment, hey, I watched it, but I just can't commit to it just yet. So, and then I'll try a little harder, you know what I mean? I'm trying, but I will try a little bit harder to earn that subscription, you know what I mean? Hello. Yeah, I believe one of these over here is Lakes Lounge. I used to come in there and get they had a good little steak sandwich back in the day. I'm sure they still got it. Let's go. Smells like food. We must be close. Oh yeah, here we go. Lakes Lounge. They must be still doing good. They're still here. It would be a perfect day to be out there eating too. It's like 67 degrees or so outside right now, which feels perfect. You know what I mean? Let's check this side. Just trying to get another view of this little lake over here. Can't see much of it. All right. Let's go back to that first little parking lot we found and put this fish out there. You just got to be quick, okay? Come grab it before they watch the video. See me put this out there. Because if you don't grab it, they're going to be like, hey, man, this guy is a litter bug. And it's not littering if you come and grab it. You know what I'm saying? Help me out. I'm trying to help you out. Because everybody wants this fish. It's sold out in all the stores. You can't get them on eBay unless you got a pocket full of gold bars. You know what I'm saying? I bet that Legend, Thai Legend, that's what I was smelling. They're pretty good. Oh, these ladies just left, so. Excuse me. So we're gonna go back over here. Now that no one's looking. Right next to the lake lounge, okay? Where can we hide it? Let's get out of our bag first so you can see it. This is our second ride and seek of the day. This right here is a fish. You know where the lake's lounge is at? If you're watching this YouTube video, you already know, but this is for the people on the tickle. We're gonna hide it right here. See that water right there? See this bush right here? See these leaves right here? It's kind of under those leaves. Let me know if you find that. We're in the lakes area. So we got the fidget toy out. The fish has been set free. Let's head up to Fort Apache. And then just past, what is it, Sahara? Is the trail that we're looking for. And then we're gonna try to find those bird, it's like, I don't know, it just looks like a bunch of birdhouses. I don't know if they're still there. There's like a review on it that says, the GPS brought me to somebody's house, but you can see it's behind it. So let's go check that out. It is a beautiful day out here. If you needed an excuse to get outside and miss all that bullshit on TV, this is it. Let's go. We are headed up Lake North, and we will get off on Fort Apache. Oh, actually, we're gonna go past it because I want to check out these other little lakes right here. All right, so we're heading up to these. I mean, these, I wouldn't call these lakes either, but these are in the lakes. You know, they call it the lakes. Maybe they want to call these lakes. There's about 4 of these in this area where it's like a little pond with a waterfall, little ducks and turtles around it. You know what I mean? Just a nice little add to the neighborhood. I'm pulling a little closer over there on the other side. Oh, there's a little bench up there. Some geese homies. Okay. Yeah, these are nice. I mean, the water's green. It's not that big, but it is real nice. Twin Lake on this side. See a feller up over there, so we're gonna go back to that side, and I got something for you. Then we'll head over to Fort Apache. We'll go back down and get to the path that we've actually been looking for. We've got about 73% battery. If you watch one of my other videos, this is a 2 battery bike, but my back rack broke, so I'm down to 1 battery. Get a little closer here. See if we can get up to this bench without scaring the geese. Beautiful tree. Some more tire here. This one of Round and Seek, I got this little fella. He's letting you know that you're number 1. If you need someone to remind you of that, what the hell? Well, okay. If you need someone to remind you of this, I'm putting it right here for you. Let me know if you come find this. You can get the full coordinates if you don't recognize this area on the whole YouTube video. But you also get it a day early. So best to check it out there. We're gonna put it right between these rocks here. Let me know if you find that. I don't know if I can get this zoomed in, but see that rock right there? There's a turtle sunbathing right there. Haha. What's up, homie? Round 3 of ride and seek. Now let's get over to that trail on Fort Apache over there. Just past Sahara. Oh, I ran over something not good. So we're going down Fort Apache, headed towards Sahara. I just saw this on the map, so I wanted to check it out. I've been on a part of it when I was a youngster. Here we are. Poop ferry. There's no such thing as a poop ferry. Pick up after your pooch. Okay? Be a dick. Alright, so we should be able to finagle our way all the way up to uptown Summerlin up here. But where this branches off, you could go left or you could go right. It looks like the area where they have the birdhouses. So we'll see if that's there. If it is, they're gonna get a new bird. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in the summertime because I like to keep these videos going consistent, but I just don't know about 110. I don't know if the bike can handle it. You know I can. That's not a question. This is the corner of nice and fancy. Some people out here, so we'll just kind of take it easy. Lots of watering going on. I'm gonna try to sneak on the left of this, guys. Hear that old lady laughing at me because I had a bike helmet on? Jeez, I'll tell you. Ooh. Now, going through this muddy water, I just realized, I remembered, I don't have a rear fender because of the broken rack. They did send me a new rack though. Shout out to Wired. I just got to put it on now. But what sucks is you can't just, bolt the new one back on. You got to take off the part that the battery connects to. And the fender, got to reconnect that. Okay, left or right? Maybe we'll try left. This is where it says birdhouses are. There's a ton of people here. And I don't see any birdhouses. When we come down, maybe we'll come down the other way, I don't know. Lots of shade, nice trees though. Peaceful area. Excuse me. Sidewalk's kind of small, so let's go to this side. Oh, look at this, a tunnel. My last video I went through a tunnel and it was too low. I had to crouch down. How did I get through there? Oh, I went to the wrong side. Let's go through anyway. Be a bit bumpy. Hello. Oh yeah, this one here. Plenty of headroom. I'm not sure what street we're going under, but I like it, not having to cross. So what do we got left? We got the Highland cow, and we have that skull with the horns. Anybody want that? Come and grab it. I'm gonna try to put it so you won't see it just kind of walking by. You're gonna have to actually watch this video. But we're making our way towards uptown Summerlin, downtown Summerlin, whatever you want to call it. I call it uptown because it just seems like it fits better. I don't know. I asked them to change it, and they said, "Who the hell are you?" I said, "All right, never mind. I'm Bennybikes, bro. I'm Benny. The Benny." Anyway, soon enough, they'll be listening. If you hit that subscribe button, that'll give me the fuel to make one more video. And if you saw nobody hit it, maybe you could be that guy. Let's scooch through this side. And like I said, if you feel like you can't commit to subscribing because you just don't know if it's going to be worth it. I mean, it's not going to screw up your algorithm or nothing, because there's no one else doing this in the entire world. Not that I've seen anyway. Maybe that's why no one's subscribing, because, you know, you got to follow a bandwagon to make something happen. You got to go film the less fortunate. We're not going to do that. Spread some positivity, get you out the house, and get a neat little prize if you're quick enough. Started to put in just one thing, but I printed a lot of stuff this week, so I got a backpack full of it. And then I was thinking, if you did accidentally hit the subscribe so you'd see me again, and that happened with, you know, a few people, I could put some money along with these. You know, maybe I'll print a, you know, like a piggy bank, and I'll put the the first $50 in there for you or something. I don't know. You can push the button and it's flashing, but never trust it. Poor girl got hit the other day on Flamingo. I don't know the situation, but it's sad. You gotta be on your eyes and ears everywhere you go. Walking, biking, even driving, you know, it's crazy out here, but you can make it a little safer. Now, there's only one rule. If you grab something. Excuse me. Thank you, buddy. The only rule is to like the video and comment if you grabbed something that I put out here, because we don't want, then I could put, you know, hey, this object has been found, and someone's not going out looking for it if you already found it. So that's the only thing I ask. If you come out and grab one of these, just put I found it and take a picture and put that picture in the comment. You don't have to be in the picture unless you want to. Me myself, I don't like being in picture, so I'm back. I'm over here, see? So, yeah. And if you just can't do it, yeah, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. When it's nice like this, I think, man, it'd be a nice job taking care of this stuff. I actually was a lawn maintenance landscaper for a few years. Summers are brutal, let me tell you. Mowing lawns when it's 110, not great. Okay, I think we made it up here. What's this part called? Anybody know? I guess we'll go towards the front and see if it says. I know there's a ice rink up here for practicing, and a ball field for like spring training and stuff like that. Oh, there's a little roundabout here. It's about time for us to put something out. Even the red rock should be up here. Let's go around this roundabout. I put something in there, but I don't want you going in the street. They're building something here. What's it going to be? So I haven't been up here since they finished the ice rink and this ball field. So I might go closer to that. But first, I just want to check this out over here. Yep. Come on down, play some soccer. Look at the Phoenix date palms. See, how would I know that if I wasn't a landscaper? I ain't bullshitting you here. Just a crazy guy talking to himself. And that kind of looks like about it. Play area. Oh, they got security. Making sure you're keeping it under 15. Okay. This bike only goes 14, so. Wink. So, you know, we don't have to worry. All right, let's get up towards this ball camp here. Ball camp? Ball park. It looks like it says Las Vegas Ballpark, but the R and the K fell off. I don't know. That movie Idiocracy. I'm gonna get up over there. So we just turned up Oval Park up here. Big empty desert. Nothing fun to explore. I like going in the deserts when there's, you know, hills or something to look at, but I don't think there's too much in there. Let's go around the front of this ball pile. Maybe they're just from the East Coast, you know? The ball pie. Ball pie. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go through this uptown Summerlin. I saw another video where a guy came through here and he was on an e-bike and his buddy was on the e-bike, but it looked like a chopper. And the security was like, get out of here. It's against our religion for you to be over here. So they had to leave. But, I mean, what if this is your main mode of transportation and you want to go shopping like the fancy folks? You know, how could they discriminate against that? All right, ride and seek. This is the fourth one for this video here, I believe. Sounds right, right? 4? Yeah. Okay. Gold skull. It kind of turns to black. That's not just a shadow. It's kind of a multicolor here. I'm gonna try to put it right over here. I saw this little fire pit somebody made, and we're gonna see if we can hide it in there. I don't know, it might stick up. Let's see. Let's see how she looks at it. I don't want someone coming back here and, you know, lighting on fire. Yeah, someone definitely burned something in there. Could be a ceremonial thing, I don't know. We're gonna put it over here, how about that? See these bushes? Now, let's put it closer to the first bush so you don't trip and stub your toe. You know. Okie dokie, here it goes. We're in the first bush here. You see way back there where we were? The Las Vegas Ballpark, end of the parking lot. You can come right here, go to the first bush, and we're gonna stick it right in here. Let me know if you find that. Please leave a comment, leave a picture so I know you grabbed it, so we don't waste someone's time coming out. We got that skull out. We got the bird left because I did not see the birdhouse things on the map. So we might throw that bird out, or I'm not sure about that yet. And then this Highland cow, I got to rehome it. When he came in, he had a broken horn. I don't know. And I nursed him back to health. So I need someone that's going to take real good care of him. You know, pretty much give him a good home. His name is Gus. And he's no trouble. And he does something. Like I said earlier, he holds stuff for you. So let's see if we can get through uptown Summerlin without security chasing us. Yep, there's the Red Rock. Nice casino for the locals. If you're not a local, get out of here. No, just kidding. If you got too much money to blow, like you sit down, stuff pops out of your pockets, come up here. They got plenty of stuff for you. We're gonna just make a loop around it. That car gave me the right of way, you see that? Excuse me. Don't run the people over. That was my fault, guys, sorry. Just trying to show the people. But they got mostly everything you need around here, okay? Look at this parallel parker. Boom, nice job. Crazy PETA. Alright, well, I've had enough fun dodging people out here. Let's get back to a path so we can find a home for Gus, so you can grab him and call him your own. You can rename him if you want, but he is pretty partial to Gus. Let's go out this way since we didn't see up this street. Lots of fine places to eat in here for sure. Could I get through here? I don't know. True Food Kitchen. Any good? Let me know. Big old boy there. Shake Shack? They sell shacks, you know, for the back of your house. Oh, I smell a strong rosemary around here. That's something I did find out when I did landscaping. I'm allergic to rosemary. Started closing my throat up. Start cutting those bushes, all the dust comes up. Ooh, hard to breathe. So now you know what Uptown Summerlin be about. All right. Let's just head a little towards that ice rink over here. Didn't realize the ice rink is right next to the ball field I was looking at from the other side. Kind of the same thing almost, or same property. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up, but I got one more thing for you to go and grab. We just gotta find a spot real quick. I worked for a beer company for a long time too. And people thought it was the funniest thing to say. Just go ahead and load the rest of that in the back of my truck. And they're the only one that ever thought of it. And it happened at least once every couple of days. All right, so where this teed off, where we could have went left or right, this is where it would have brought us if we went right. So we're gonna go back down that way. And we'll find somewhere to put this little Highland cow Gus. It's nice down here, smells good. Nice fresh air. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, this is muddy. Gotta get that fender put back on. Alright, maybe that's all the people that's here and we can find our spot. This parking lot here is like the Smith's parking lot. I think there's a Home Depot over there at Charleston and Wallapai. Another reason you got to come get this as soon as you see it, so the landscaping crew don't just throw it away, you know, or give it to their kid or cherish it forever. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's not going to be as good as how you use it. I'll tell you that. If they don't know where it came from, jeepers. All right, I haven't seen anybody for a good minute, so we know there's no one really behind us. All right, this looks like a good spot. Yep, there's a guy right there. All right, that was almost a good spot. Up here, I'm feeling good. Feeling good about it. And here comes a guy. They're spaced out just enough so we can't get it out. Okay, after this, I'm feeling really good. Feeling lucky about it. Watch your step. And another guy. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this is real hidden. Okay, you know what? My feeling of good is exiting my body because there's someone everywhere. Oh, this is disc golf in here, huh? I didn't see the baskets. That's cool. So we're gonna go a little further and find something. I don't want to put this all the way down where we were starting that Desert Breeze. I want to put it up here somewhere. Yeah, let's go down through this tunnel. I don't think this is the tunnel we went through, because I don't remember that construction down here. Alright, so the best idea I came up with is I know there's another set of these lakes up here. And if you remember right in the beginning of the video, we put our middle finger salute right there. If you don't remember that, you fast forwarded too far. Hang on, dude, you gotta watch it. So if we follow this around, there should be another lake like this up here. Cut you back on once we find it. Come back to me now. I believe this corner has some lakes. But is there one when someone's not standing by it? That's the question. If not, we might go to the next one. See people here already. What about the one on the left? Let's go over here. Gus just wants his forever home, okay? Yep, no one's standing here yet. This thing's a little bit bigger, so it's got to kind of hide, you know? Like that fish who kind of stuck under the leaves a little bit. What, you missed that too? Come on, man. Oh, boy. All right, what if we put it up by that rock over there? Let's scope it out. Ask these geese if it's cool. Hey guys, yeah, is it cool if I put one of these, you know, Gus to live with you guys for a little bit? Silent treatment. Well, we're gonna assume it is cool. See that tree right there? This is the best hiding I could find right here, because I am almost out of battery and far from my truck, so. Guy, he holds the stuff right in there, see? We're at Channel Island and Setting Sun at the little lake here in the lakes. And we're gonna stick it right over here behind this rock so no one sees it, okay? If we put it right there for you. You gotta be quick, okay? You got a 1-day head start to the TikTokers. Moving it to the rock a little bit behind it. A little more hidden back there. We don't want someone grabbing it. I wonder if they're upset because I left Gus here. He won't hurt you. Anyways, if you like this kind of stuff, let me know it with a subscribe or go into your mom's account and have her subscribe. She won't even know it. Go ahead and bike this video. Catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.